This might be the weirdest thing, ladies and gentlemen, I've ever seen in my life. Teams can't stop the fever. So now they're resorting to dirty tactics to defeat the fever, to slow down the fever. This can potentially, with no exaggeration, kill a fever. A player can lose their life from what's happening with these opposing teams that the Indiana Fever have played not once, but back-to-back games. This is a very, very, very suspicious trend that is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to talk your ears off. I just asked for 8 minutes of your time, and let me get my story up because this is crazy. So as you guys know, versus the Atlanta Dream, the AC wasn't working, whatever the case may be. It was super hot in the building. That's Georgia as well. In the summer, you should definitely be using your AC, but that's neither here nor there. Now, playing the Toronto Temple, the Indiana Fever played them, and once again, the AC didn't work. Oh, wait, it did work. It started working in the fourth quarter. Explain that to me. Let's get straight into this and hear Caitlin Clark talk about this for a second. Hold on. It was muted. My apologies. This is absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
What do you know about what's going on with Kelsey? Well, maybe if Canada had air conditioning, Holly, that would probably be helpful, but it's 1,000,000 degrees in here, but hopefully she'll be okay, but we certainly miss her.
It's 1,000,000 degrees in it, but hopefully we'll be okay. We certainly miss her. Hey, listen, man, Kelsey Mitchell overheated. If you guys don't know about her situation last year, Kelsey Mitchell body basically locked up on her, gave up on her, you know. I don't know how to pronounce that, you know, condition she has, but I'm going to let a fan who was at the game explain it for us.
Guys, I was there last night, and
she'll be okay, but we certainly miss her.
Caitlin Clark is not lying, guys. I was there last night, and she's absolutely correct. The arena was really hot. They didn't turn on the air till the fourth quarter, and Kelsey Mitchell got affected by the non-air because remember last year, that was the reason her body collapsed because she was overexerting herself. But imagine having heat on top of that with a lack of air conditioning. It could do that. So, and it happened in Atlanta as well.
Wow.
They had no air conditioner. Ryan Ruocco was complaining how hot it was.
Yep.
So with that said, this is on purpose. I don't care what anybody says. It's not me be conspiracy theory. Listen, it's more than a trend, bro. Back-to-back games, no air AC. They're trying their best to slow down the fever. Straight up.
And one could say it's a conspiracy theorist. One could say whatever the hell they want to say. But at the end of the day, when you look at the pattern, they are clearly going out their way to make the buildings hot, trying to slow down the fever with heat. As you guys can see on your screen, Ryan Ruocco has his tie untied while he's broadcasting, calling a game. And, you know, I'm not no super professional, but I know that you're not supposed to really have your tie untied like this. Ryan Ruocco is hot. I mean, look at this red spot in the middle smack of his forehead. This man is burning up in his building. The fact that you know how much it probably takes for a man to untie his tie during a nationally televised game with millions of viewers watching. Ryan Ruocco, an experienced veteran in this industry, might I add. Come on, man. This is crazy. Listen to Ryan Ruocco, though.
Women's Sports Sundays. A game like this, it's so hot that the tie has to come down.
Wow.
Let me get a little more professional for you.
Now, right here, we was criticizing Caitlin Clark last game in the third quarter because we was like, Caitlin, what the hell is happening with you? First of all, shout out to the Caitlin Clark fan club because, listen, man, at least we could hold our superstars accountable. And last game was proof. We was all on Caitlin's head like, Caitlin, what are you doing in the third quarter, right? Other fans of other players, they don't usually do that. They make 100 million excuses. We call out CC for what it is. As you can see, there's no excuses. No coach could stop this right here. Caitlin dribbles off her hand. Where it slips out her hand, she lost her dribble. We was like, whoa, Caitlin. that's not like you. Come on, tighten up, girl. And then dribbled off the back of her foot.
The back of her heel out of bounds.
And we're just like, what is going on? And this is the PTSD right here. As soon as Caitlin makes a mistake, you see her looking right over to Stephanie White. This shouldn't be where Caitlin Clark's life is right now. This should not be Caitlin Clark's life. She shouldn't have to look over her shoulder literally every time she makes a mistake. And the fact that this building the floor was sweaty. The ball was most likely sweaty, right? Her hands was most likely sweaty. Kelsey Mitchell's life was most likely in danger. And in fact, Caitlin Clark's life could have been in danger too. Did we forget Caitlin Clark deal with migraines? Yeah. AB, DHO, look at Caitlin slip right here. Like, come on, man. Caitlin Clark slipped. She could have twisted her ankle right there. Come on, man. She stopped and then had a backcourt 8-second violation right here, right? I mean, look at this. This is unacceptable. Caitlin smiling it off like, oh, I see what's going on. That's what it looks like to me, at least.
Absent-minded in the backcourt.
You know, smiling it off.
Didn't get it across.
Look
Not
at
sure
her.
what happened on the beginning of that.
Look at this right here. Slip.
So Clark,
Like right there, the referee should have did something. Blow the whistle or something. There's no way you don't stop the play when a star player literally almost turned her ankle and she's looking back and getting in the way of the game to make sure, like, yo, fix this.
oh, stumble. That
This is crazy.
wet spot. Clark.
But anyways, Caitlyn drove and kicked out to Sophie. Sophie knocked down the 3, and this was supposed to be the dagger before Aaliyah Boston started Aaliyah Bostoning. And you can see Caitlin Clark is disgusted, shaking her head. At first, I thought it was because of something else, but now I know it's because of that wet spot situation. Kayla shaking her head like there's no way we should be having to go against other teams and the damn weather, like at the damn floor, their damn schemes, whatever they're trying to do. It's crazy, man. It's sabotage. Kaylin just like, whatever, man. Get us out of here. Fix this. So look, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see on your screen, let me pull this up. I searched up, does heat affect migraines? You guys know Caitlin Clark struggles with migraines. It says, yes, extreme heat and high temperatures are well-known environmental triggers that can cause or worsen migraines for many people. Heat affects the body and brain in several specific ways that spark attacks. Okay, so I searched up, does Caitlin Clark struggle with migraines? It says, yes, Caitlin has suffered from migraines since she was a young child. She has noted that she often relies on the adrenaline of competition to push through games when experiencing an attack, though the effects usually catch up to her after the final whistle blows. So guys, Caitlin won't come out and be like, oh, I'm suffering with migraines right now. She could be dealing with a migraine this morning. She could be suffering with a migraine right now, last night, after the game. We don't know. Caitlin struggles with migraines, and they're intentionally, I'm assuming, cranking up the heat, turning the AC off, turning it on in the fourth quarter. I mean, look at the Facebook comments. You can read it yourself. Someone said it was so hot in the arena last night, the floor was sweating. Like, that's absolutely crazy, chat. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. You know, they said, which might explain the 8-second violation that Caitlin picked up because she must have slipped and looked back at the floor and delayed her. Someone says, you have to understand they aren't used to having that many people at a WNBA game. I think they need to adjust when CC comes to town, which is false because Caitlin Clark has definitely sold out multiple crowds and never really dealt with that issue until recently. Someone says, not that they're not used to that many people. They didn't turn the AC on until the fourth quarter. That's not a familiarity problem. That was intentional. Like, come on, Chad. You could look across. Look, it was known before the game that Kelsey Mitchell is super sensitive to heat. Kelsey Mitchell has an incredible scoring streak going. Makes you wonder, like, Chad, this is absolutely crazy, man. Kelsey Mitchell has, I'm not going to even try to pronounce this word, but, you know, Kelsey Mitchell has a documented history with this disease or whatever this condition is, that is heavily aggravated and accelerated by heat stress and extreme physical exertion. Two things that Kelsey Mitchell was dealing with in that game. Ryan Rucco having to untie his tie. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy what they're doing to the Fever. Let's see if this trend continues tonight. The Indiana Fever play the Dallas Wings. I'll see you guys in a live watch party. I will be live on the Venom Reacts channel, so make sure you're live with me during the game. I love you guys. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. We are officially out of here. Peace out. Get us to 10K, man. Let's see what our sub count is right now before we spin. 9,014. Oh, 9,019. Get us to 10K, man. I love you guys. We out of here. Peace out, baby.